What goes on, guys? We're back here again with yet another review, and today I am incredibly excited to be taking a look at the brand spanking new Neca Toys Saw's Ultimate Jigsaw. How much blood would you shed to stay alive? I am a very big Saw fan. I just finished watching the entire series, all 10 movies from start to end, with a friend of mine. And we loved it. We had a great time watching them. Not every single one of them is good, and I'm going to talk about, kind of my feelings and thoughts on the movies. Here you go. For the barcode, I actually was able to find it at Walmart. Like, unbelievable. Walmart. Man, I'm so happy to have this. Oh, good old Tobin. So, with that being said, without further ado, let's go ahead and open this guy up. So, getting Jigsaw out of the packaging. This is exactly what I wanted. This figure is, I'm going to say it, I think it's perfect. For what it needs to be and what it is, I don't think they could have done much better. This thing frickin' rocks. I love pretty much everything about it. Just look at it. Oh, John Kramer. Ew, man. It's awesome. Taking a look at the head sculpt. That looks like Tobin Bell. He is not an attractive man, let's be honest here. Most unbelievable thing is that Amanda wanted to sleep with this guy. Come on now. Fuck Amanda. But I really like the way that they did the hair. I think the face does look like him. Looks really good. My boy Tobin. Get to see the body underneath. Nothing crazy. Again, honestly, you could have used this body for the Hannibal Lecter figure. Go watch that review if it's up, and if not, stay tuned. But why didn't we get this in white? And then pop one of these on there. Whatever. Let me shut up. But it looks good. The jacket has a wire in it, and it's nice Velcro. It does come off, but the sleeve, I'm not going to take it off because I took it off and the sleeves don't match, so it doesn't even make sense without him having it on. You get the hands with the gloves on, sculpted very nicely. We do get some interchangeable hands we'll show later, and the legs look good as well. This stuff doesn't really matter. You get some shoes painted on the loops, some silver painted on the shoe loops. But man, this thing's awesome. I really, really like it. You do get the hood. The hood also has a wire in it. It's more for the other head. It's not going to work great on this one because of his hair, but we'll talk more about the hood when we get the interchangeable hands. I love the collar. It just looks good. Oh man, I can't believe we have a Jigsaw. It looks awesome. But let's take a look at his accessories because he does come with quite a few. So starting off with the interchangeable heads, you do get the cancer head, like the bald head, John Kramer. I think this one looks even better, and I think it looks good on the body too. These heads pop on and off very nicely. But yeah, so this might work better with if you want to do the hooded look. Actually, maybe not. I don't know. There's a wire that runs in the back too, but it should be like up more, I think. But that looks all right if you get it in the right pose. But I don't really care about that. What I care about is the pig mask head. Look at that. That dried skin, the dry brush over the hair. Oh, man, the staples underneath. That is an awesome head sculpt. And that just plugs in, too. And again, I think this one works the best with the hood. Kind of get it behind the ears. And that looks good. That looks good in the hood. I like that. Probably how I'm going to display him. He comes with a bunch of other stuff, too. He gets a couple interchangeable hands. So you get a pair of fist hands if Tobin needs to jack somebody up. And then you get this hand, which holds the tape recorder. How can you not have a saw? How can you have a saw without a tape recorder? And Neca knows. So this fits perfectly in this hand. I want to play a game. It's awesome. It's so freaking awesome. Then you get this wrist blade, which I gotta be honest, I do not remember him having, but it does go over his forearm. So I guess it's supposed to go like this. So kind of like that. I don't have it plugged in all the way, but there you go. Not gonna lie, I don't really remember that, but it's there if you want that. The sleeves are kind of hard to pull up, but it's It's not terrible. It's still pretty good. Plug that hand back in there because I need him to hold something. This, man, I don't know what the best accessory is. Here we get the first trap. That is great. It's not functional, so this isn't going to open. But if you have an extra head, like, you know what? This one already has a bloody mouth. You put that in there. That is awesome. That is so awesome. I'm just using one of the Hannibal Lecter heads, but that is so cool. So for me, probably how I'm going to display him on the shelf is probably just like this, holding the trap with the pig mask. Oh, I love this franchise. That is so awesome that we get this. But it's not even the best accessory, as we do get Billy the Puppet on his tricycle. This is awesome. This is like, this can be its own thing. It wheels. Well, we sucks at steering. There's like a little notch on one of my tires. Does this turn? No. But the pedals don't move, but a lot of Billy does. So you can get, it does wheel. And then if you want to take them off, just take them off the handles. And you do get a double ball peg at the head. Look at that detail. Crusty ass paint. Get to see his body, his little body. You do get a hinge and swivel at the shoulders. There's a waist joint in there. Get the frick out of here. So you get a waist twist. Get ball joints at the wrists, so they'll rotate and go all over the place. You get hinge, like ball hips, so they'll go all over. This is nuts to me. You get a rotation at the ankle, but then you get a hinge down all the way, up all the way, and a pivot on the ankles. That is insane. And these shoes are like coated with glitter. This is worth the price of admission right here. It's great. You can't really stand on his own in a natural way, but I mean, I guess he can. But I mean, to be fair, he never does that. I think what's really cool is this gives you the option to hold him. So if you want to have Jigsaw holding Billy, you can have him do that, and that is super awesome. So like, you know, he's setting him up. If I can get this damn arm up. Like, oh, man, that is so cool. That is awesome. That is awesome. And the tricycle itself looks great, too. Great red. Get the little bell in there. This doesn't rotate. I don't really care. That's fine. The pedals are not going to rotate neither, as far as I know. Yeah, no, they definitely don't, so don't push them. But, man, and getting him on the bike is so easy, too. Like, you just have to move the feet up, sit his ass down, line up the piggies, and then get his hands. They just like slip on. I would be careful because it is thin, brittle plastic on the bike, but it doesn't feel like it's going to break. But it's awesome. This, like I said, this is worth the price of admission all its own. What an awesome accessory. This is the best. I don't even know if I call this an accessory. It's almost like a 2-pack with how good this thing is. Now, obviously, Jigsaw is a very nimble and agile and active and acrobatic individual. So what is the articulation looking like? Look at that head. That is some good-ass head. That looks up all the way, down, side to side, and will rotate. Shoulders go up that far. They'll go down. They'll rotate all the way around. You just have to, you know, stop at the point when you feel like you're going to rip your jacket. You don't want to do that. You get double-jointed elbows that go up all the way. And I don't care what they look like because you're never going to see them if you're like me. Wrists, hinge, and swivel, all good. Diaphragm joint. I'm going to hold the legs here. But they go forward and back and pivot and will rotate. Very nice. Hips go outwards this far. So, of course, Tobin can do the splits. Kick forward, back, upper thigh swivel. They get that rotation in there. Worst point of articulation, definitely the single jointed knee. I don't really care. It'll rotate too, but it's whatever. The ankles will rotate. They're super tight. They'll go down a little bit and up a little bit and will pivot. So, and then like I said, this jacket is lined with a bendy wire on the front and in the hood. So overall, it's definitely all the articulation that you're going to need from Tobin. I mean, it's Tobin. Like, what else do you need him to do? Like, this just looks fantastic. Standing next to him is the Neca Toys King Kong, along with the Jazzar's Fortnite series Peely. Here he is about to murder Batman, because I'm sure Batman definitely falls into the category of, who Jigsaw would want to be after. And Darwin. And then finally, here he is next to the Marvel Legends Hasbro series What If Zombie Captain America. Wow, what an awesome figure. If you're a fan of the franchise like I am, this is totally worth the price of admission. You get tons of great stuff in the package, an awesome little accessory figure in the form of Billy, and the detail on this thing is absolutely insane. Getting bendy wires in the soft goods jacket, the head sculpts look fantastic. He comes with the first trap you ever see in the movies. There is just so much to like here. If you're a Saw fan or just a casual horror fan, I can't imagine that you'd be unhappy with this. It's crazy going from the Hannibal Lecter figure that had no articulation to this, because this is just leagues above that. It's wonderful. I can't recommend it enough. I'm going to go and give this an easy 10 out of 10. It's exactly what I need from a Jigsaw figure. I never feel like I need another one. So with that being said, I believe that's all I got for today. So if you have not already, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Also be sure to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Letterboxd, as I post a lot on all those apps, and I have a great time, so I'm sure you will too. But as always, let me know. Want to play a game? See you guys next one. Peace.
What goes on, guys? I wanted to hop on here again and thank you all for watching, and to let you know that if the following apps interest you, feel free to follow me on them, as I put the links in the description for you guys. I really appreciate everything you all do for me, so DM me with any questions or thoughts. I'd love to sit and talk with you all. Again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.